PT, the legendary game. If you played this game, then you are one of the lucky ones. I am not. I never got to play the game because I really was not playing a lot of horror games when this little playable teaser was released. And as we will be soon to cover, I'm not going to pay the money to buy a PlayStation that has one on it to play it. Also, you might be wondering to yourself, Taco, where the fuck are you? I got an apartment. I moved out. This is the new casa, the new filming location. We are not in my bedroom anymore. We are in an actual little office in my own apartment. And you can actually see a little bit more of my stuff. Like we have a shelf over there. We have some other shit. But we'll get more into that at the end of the video. For everyone that's here for PT, let's just get right into it. I imagine most people that clicked on this video know what PT is. But if you don't, then let's do a little catch up really quick, okay? The name PT itself, like I said earlier, stands for Playable Teaser. And it was going to be made, or was being made by Konami in collaboration, obviously, with Hideo Kojima when he still worked there, and Guillermo del Toro, which honestly is a combo I didn't know I needed until I saw PT in the gameplay. Then I was like, holy shit, I need this in the game right now. Back to PT though, it was going to be a part of the Silent Hill franchise, and it was going to be named Silent Hills, which by golly is so fucking original. Like, applause to you guys, applause to you, Konami. That's a great name. Since it was a teaser though, it was free to download, and you could download it on the first day on August 12th, 2014. And it was up for a little bit, and it was taken off the store the following year on April 29th, 2015. And then that's around the time the actual project of Silent Hills was canceled. And that's why PT is so hard to get your hands on nowadays, because it was taken off the store and there's no way to play the original PT unless you have one of those PlayStations that already had this game downloaded on it, and it still has it in 2022, which, I mean, it's kind of hard to find since, you know, the last time it was available was 2015, over 7 fucking years ago. And if you look on eBay for one of them, which that's even if they're real or not, you're looking at spending upwards of, you know, a couple grand on a PlayStation with PT on it, and that's exactly the reason why I'm not gonna fucking be playing PT for this video. I'm going to be borrowing some footage from YouTube. So thanks, YouTube, and thank you to the channel that I will be borrowing this from. I will mention you a little bit later in the video, but right now, guys, let's just hop straight over to this riveting gameplay. It's a psychological horror game now, and if you know what you're doing, the length of the game can really vary. On the short end, we're talking maybe like 30 to 40 minutes. On the long end, we're talking upwards of 5 hours, which is a huge fucking difference. And it all just depends on if you know what you're doing or not, which, I mean, is the case in most speedruns, but I mean, it's a big fucking difference. So for the actual horror gameplay, you are just walking through an L-shaped hallway. You get to the end of the hallway, you walk down a little flight of stairs, walk out a door, and look at that, you're back at the beginning of the L-shaped hallway. Oh yeah, we're in a loop, and that's the whole teaser. Just walking through the hallway in the loop. Yeah, so riveting. I'm kidding though. Stuff does obviously happen, and while you are walking through the same L-shaped hallway, it does get very scary and little fucked up. Before we get to the actual scary shit though, let's watch through our first loop so we get an idea of everything in our surroundings in our little L-shaped hallway. How about that? But before we do that though, let's thank the creator that I borrowed this footage from. I am not going to try to pronounce this guy's name, but his channel name will be right here, and his channel will be linked down in the description below, guys. So please go give it a like, go give it a whatever. His channel's a lot bigger than mine, so I'm sorry if you don't appreciate me using your footage. I'm sorry. If it wasn't for him, though, finding some really good quality footage would have been very hard. So, thank you so fucking much, dude. You're goated. Back to the actual game, though. As we enter through the door, it's really silent, except for the radio that's going off and as it's playing. As we're walking down through the hallway, though, we're seeing the pictures hung up. We're seeing the dresser, and it has like the pictures on it, and it's very messy. It has like newspapers, it has candy, and it has some other stuff kind of like that.
The day of the crime, the father went to the trunk of his car, retrieved the rifle, and shot his wife as she was cleaning up the kitchen after lunch. When his 10-year-old son came to investigate the commotion, the father shot him too. His 6-year-old daughter had the good sense to hide in the bathroom, but reports suggest he lured her out by telling her it was just a game. The girl was found shot once in the chest from point-blank range. The mother, who he shot in the stomach, was pregnant at the time. Police arriving on...
You also might have been paying attention to the radio that was going off and actually listening to what they were saying. And of course, it is important. It's talking about a father who, shot and killed his wife and 2 kids. Some important little things to note that will definitely come up very, very soon is he killed his wife, and his wife was pregnant, and she died, and the fetus died. And then the youngest daughter, the second child, hid in the bathroom to obviously try and not get fucking killed. But the dad coaxed her out by saying that it was all a game. And then when she came out of the bathroom, he shot and killed her too. So, kind of dark, but it is definitely a way to set your game within the first 5 minutes. One more thing you might have also realized that's kind of a side note that you might or might not have is how pretty and photorealistic this fucking teaser looks. It looks so good for a 2014 game. You could show me this and tell me it was from 2021, 2022, and I wouldn't have any clue. This game is so fucking pretty and looks really good. They did a great job on it for what time that this thing came out. Nothing crazy happens during this first loop though, but don't get used to that. It picks up very, very quickly in this house. I'm not going to be going through all the individual loops though, just the first 5, and covering some bits and pieces later on, because 1, this video would take fucking forever, and 2, I'd just be completely stealing this guy's content. And if you want to see the whole teaser, go watch the fucking video. Go watch his video, seriously, just go. So now on to the second loop. This time, it's very similar, but one thing is different. It's eerily silent. There's no radio playing, so now you're just left with the rain, your footsteps, a little further into the hallway, the swinging of the light, and the silence. I find it personally freaky because you just feel so isolated. Because, we can all assume that these murders happened in this house, and you're stuck in this loop that you have no control over, you can't get out of, and you're completely by yourself, by your lonesome. It's just you. You are the only living person in this house, and no one is coming to help you. It's just very, very lonely. The bugs falling from the ceiling really didn't scare me all that much. The banging on the door did startle me a little bit though, I will tell you that. Because like I said, you think you're alone in this house. And like I said, you are the only living person in this house. But You might already know what I'm talking about, but let's just continue with the third loop and see what happens. You move right into the banging, right out the gate, so there is no foreplay this time at all. It's a soft bang, yeah, but it's still there. Sorry, I hope that didn't scare you. It did make me jump the first time I saw it. That pretty much does confirm, though, that we are the only living person in this house. What I was alluding to before, though, is that doesn't include ghosts or spirits or demons or any kind of thing like that. Yeah, did I forget to mention that this is a paranormal horror game? Yeah. Surprise, if you didn't already figure it out. The woman's moaning, though, is what I'm going to assume is the wife that, kind of got shot and fucking killed. If we want to get real freaky and fucked up, we could say that those are the sounds of her, like, dying breaths as she was dying, or, like, the moaning of when she was dying. And that's just, like the most fucked up thing, though, we could go with. Now watch that back and think of it, and just see how spooky it is. So for the next loop, as we're walking down the hallway, we're ready for the bang this time. I mean, we're ready for it, we're prepared for it, but it doesn't come. I don't want to spoil what happens. Just watch it. Yeah, I have zero fucking clue what the fuck that thing is. If I had to guess, though, I'd say it was probably the fetus that got killed. Why is it as tall as a grown adult, though? I have zero fucking clue. This is fucking Hideo Kojima. What, like I don't know. I love how it forces you to go to the door and check it out. That's very nice of them. It's very creepy watching it, yeah, but can you imagine playing it and actually having to be the one to go over there? I feel like that'd be a lot scarier. It's not a fault of anyone's, it's just a fault of Konami for fucking canceling this, so fuck them. But dope loop though, and I love the little fetus monster baby thing. Pretty dope. So this time we get a real great view of that fetus monster thing. Yeah. And Jesus, that thing is fucking freaky as hell. Can you imagine if that thing was just sitting at the end of your bed like late at night? Like thanks but no thanks. I'm okay. Walking into the dark though where that monster just was is really horrifying though. Because you are facing a fear of the dark, but you're really facing a fear of the unknown and that fetus baby monster fucking being there. And it takes some real courage to fucking do that. That is the end of the first 5 loops, my friends. So let's go over the next couple bits and pieces of footage that we will cover. Alright, let's get it rolling. we finally get to enter the room where the fetus baby monster thing was hiding in the third or fourth loop. And guess what? It's the bathroom, which, yeah. And we already know that holds significance, like real significance. And while we're stuck in the bathroom, because when the door closes on you, looking around and seeing the actual fetus in the sink, and plus the really real photorealistic graphics that come with this game, makes that thing horrifying and fucking disgusting. Like, homie, for real, we do not want to see this thing in fucking 4K. That's not what we want to see.
Home on a Sunday afternoon. Don't touch that dial now. We're just getting started. Retrieved the rifle and shot his wife as he was cleaning up the kitchen. You can't trust the tap water. The son came to investigate the commotion. The father shot him too.
It's real nice how we get to walk in and most of the lights are off. That's not freaky or anything at all, right? But the radio is back on though, and it's saying the things like, don't touch that dial. And we're just getting started, which in my mind means the real fucked up shit is, just about to happen. Also, getting to gouge out the mom's eye in the photo was a real nice touch. Thanks, guys.
After killing his family, the father hung himself with a garden hose they had in the garage.
So, that red light is new, and for some reason the red light is even scarier than no lights, for some reason in my book. The radio is again on, and we now know what happened to the dad. I mean, I assumed he killed himself, but now we know for a fact he did. Also, the fridge hanging from the ceiling, pouring blood out of it, is just a small thing to point out. Most of us have that in our house or apartment, right? Like, we all have one of those things. Thanks for the reading lesson, Konami. That's real nice of you guys. I really enjoyed that. It makes me feel real great about what kind of fucking ghosts are in this house with us. We already saw that they really weren't that nice of ghosts, but now, we're pretty sure that they're not ghosts. They're more along the lines of demons. We're pretty sure of that, right? And that laughing at the end really just is not it for me. Just not at all. Thanks, guys, but again, no thanks. No. After this, though, and a few more loops, you beat the game. Or you beat the teaser. And what do you get for beating this teaser? Going through the either 30 minutes or 5 hours that took you to beat the teaser? You get a trailer for Silent Hills. Honestly, though, it's actually super cool because this is the first time we ever got to see Norman Reedus in a video game and him working with Hideo Kojima, which obviously this got canceled, so this led into Death Stranding. But this did plant the seed for this in our head. Ultimately, though, what makes this game really scary is descending into madness all by your lonesome with no real way to escape. The atmosphere is horrifying with constantly being in the same hallway, but with things ever changing, you really never know what will be coming, whether it's the dead mom, the big baby fetus monster, or nothing at all. Just you by yourself in the dark, all alone. I don't know, though. That's at least what makes the game scary for me. Or for Konami, what makes the game scary is the amount of fucking backlash they got for canceling this game. That's truly terrifying. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please go down, give it a like, and subscribe because that'd be fantastic. At the time of recording this, we are at 158 subscribers, so we are 2 away from 160, guys. 2 away. Just two. Yeah, just 2. So if you guys could do that, that'd be fantastic, honestly. Please, pretty please. Also, it's time to talk about this new space. So most people that probably just came for PT have already left. So if you're still watching this, hey, thank you. Yeah, so this is my new apartment, or the new little filming studio. This is where you will see me from now on for videos further until I move out of this, whenever down the line, a couple years. I don't fucking know. Things will probably change though. I do have some stuff to put up in my glass shelf over there. I do have a couple posters I have to hang on the wall. Give me 1 second. It was like no time at all for you, but it was a couple seconds for me. I have to hang this little fun thing, and that little fun thing. Just some small stuff, right? Small stuff. So that will be changing soon though. And things are ever changing with either the lights, camera placement, I don't know. But it'll most likely be this, and then just the stuff behind me is changing, And also, if you guys want, if you really want it, I can give you a little apartment tour. That's if you guys really want it though. I mean, you gotta really want that shit. I don't know. I'm only gonna do it though. It's just fun to have my own little space now for filming. It's not in my bedroom. I have an actual separate space, which is so fucking cool. Also, by the way, if you didn't know, I'm a massive Dragon Ball fan. If you couldn't tell by Shenron in the back, Vegeta in the back, or the 2 Gokus, or the Goku poster, or the Gohan poster. Massive Dragon Ball fan, and you will see that shelf filled with Dragon Ball figures. So that was just like outside the range of my filming in my old bedroom, but now it's like right in view, so you guys will see that shit. But though, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, like I said, go down and leave a like, subscribe. If you don't, I will stick you in the loop where PT takes place and force you guys to figure it out. Cool? That doesn't sound fun, does it? So click subscribe. Just do it, alright? IG. I hope that you, yes, you right there, have a fan-fucking-tastic day. And of course, guys, like always, deuces.